Hi everyone, my name is Adam Brimo and I'm the founder and CEO of OpenLearning Limited. OpenLearning is an AI-powered lifelong learning platform that operates on a B2B SaaS model in Australia, Southeast Asia, and around the world. We have over 3.4 million learners on the platform and 225 customers. These are education providers such as universities, colleges, organizations, and government agencies. At the end of the first quarter, our SaaS ARR was 1.79 million and growing at a rate of just under 20% year on year. I founded the company in 2012, and in the past 10 years, we've grown from being a lifelong learning platform in Sydney to expanding across the world. And the past couple of years, we've been really excited to start working with the Education Centre of Australia. And completing our strategic review last year, we've really focused on growing our SaaS platform. Now, what's really exciting is in the past few months, we've already rolled out a whole suite of embedded generative AI tools on OpenLearning, and OpenLearning is now becoming an AI-powered platform. On top of that, we're expanding into India in partnership with ECA, and we have a lot of growth opportunities ahead of us in Australia, Malaysia, and existing markets. What OpenLearning is providing to education providers is a fully integrated all-in-one platform for them to deliver world-class lifelong learning. This includes all the functionality to handle e-commerce and payments, AI-powered content authoring, learning delivery, so facilitation, content authoring, creating activities, projects, assignments, all the assessment tools for handling marketing and facilitation. We also have built-in digital credentialing, which enables organizations to issue badges, certificates, and micro-credentials through the platform. And we also have a portfolio system, so that everyone who completes a course on OpenLearning leaves not just with a certificate, but also a portfolio of all the skills and everything they've learned in their courses, which they can then take to employers to help get them a job or ask for a promotion. So OpenLearning's end-to-end lifelong learning platform actually makes it very easy for education providers to launch and build an online education business. Prior to using OpenLearning, they would have to integrate multiple systems together and purchase multiple tools at a substantial cost. So OpenLearning is both cheaper, easier, and enables them to go to market faster. And now we have built-in generative AI to make the course design and authoring process even more efficient. Now, we are leveraging technology at scale at OpenLearning. Over the past few years, we've grown at a rate of about 19% year on year, and our average revenue per customer grew by 36% in the first quarter of this year to over $7,948 per customer. This is SaaS revenue. On top of that, we're seeing great operating leverage throughout the business. We've actually brought down our hosting costs by 50% since 2021. And we're working closely with all of our partners to both increase their usage of the platform and to acquire new customers. So we're focusing on platform SaaS, and that's led to robust ARR growth, even amid cost reductions that we've undertaken in the past 12 months to try and get the company closer to break even in the coming years. So we're demonstrating our ability to leverage technology at scale. Now, what's really exciting now and in the future is that AI is a game changer for education technology, and OpenLearning is one of the leading platforms in this field. We were actually the first to market in Australia and Southeast Asia with our AI-powered content authoring tools. Now, this is a real game changer because the biggest challenge education providers face when moving online is actually building their courses and building content. So if you're building a short course or micro-credential or online degree, each individual course could cost a university $5,000 to $30,000, for example, and take weeks or months to build manually. Now, our AI tools, powered by GPT-4 from Microsoft Azure, will enable educators to build courses 10 or even 20 times faster by generating the first, second, even final draft of the content for their course. Now, we've already embedded this into the platform, and it delivers far superior results to using ChatGPT. And one of the reasons for that is because we've actually fine-tuned the prompts and the models to enable our educators to design courses that implement best practices in online education. We have clear policies on data ownership. The content generated is owned by the educator. They're responsible for it. They're checking it over. They're not just giving this directly to students without checking it all. And on top of that, we have higher limits than in the platform than you can access on ChatGPT. So this is not just a thin wrapper on top of ChatGPT. This is actually using the underlying GPT-4 libraries, embedding them into OpenLearning, and generating really subject-specific, domain-specific content for the use cases that the educators have. Now, OpenLearning is already first to market, and we're moving fast. This is a very fast-moving field, and it's very challenging to stay in front, but we are focused on being one of the leaders. So we're developing a complete suite of embedded generative AI tools for educators, and we've got a full release pipeline planned for the next 18 months. Already, we've launched our activity creation tools using best practices in online learning and learning design. Next, we already launched our content generation tools, so you can generate all types of content from case studies to problem-solving activities, how-tos, pros and cons, glossaries, and much, much more. But we're not stopping there. We're also building out tools to generate module structure, activity structure. Pretty much you'll be able to generate an entire course on OpenLearning, from the learning outcomes through to the content. And when that's done, we'll be working on facilitation tools and assessment tools. So we'll enable education providers to actually use these tools to build and deliver their courses. And the key here is that we're focused on education providers, improving efficiency of education providers using AI. We're not selling these tools to students. We're not giving them to students. The focus is on education providers who are our software as a service customers. Now, we're doing this all around the world, but we're really focused on a few key markets. OpenLearning already has a strong presence in Australia, Malaysia. We've been expanding into Indonesia, but now this year we're expanding into India. And we're doing so in partnership with the Education Centre of Australia, one of Australia's leading education providers that already works with a huge number of universities and students across India and subcontinent and supports students' recruitment for many universities across Australia. So they're our partner in India, and they're also one of our strategic investors. And we're really excited to work with them to tap into the fast-growing Indian market, where we're launching OpenLearning as a SaaS platform for education providers and a marketplace for short courses, micro-credentials, and online degrees. We already have a number of courses available in OpenLearning India, and we're growing quickly. So we're really focused on expanding this over the next 18 months and beyond. Looking ahead, our focus in the next 18 months is really to grow the core platform SaaS business in Australia and Southeast Asia, and then focus on launching the business into India, where we actually are working very closely with ECA and a number of other resellers. And with them, we'll be growing our marketplace for short courses, micro-credentials, and online degrees. Now, while doing all of this, we're focused on controlling costs and improving our gross margins, as we've already done for the past 2 years. Now, we're launching a whole suite of embedded AI tools for content authoring into the platform, and we're expanding these tools in a whole range of areas so that you can end up building an entire course using AI and OpenLearning and providing the tools to educators to facilitate, assess, and mark students in that course. So we're really excited for what's to come, and we think OpenLearning is extremely well positioned to capitalize on the trend of generative AI in education technology, and also on expanding into new markets in a capital light way with our partner ECA in India. So thank you very much for your time, and I look forward to answering any questions or speaking with anyone who's interested to find out more on the company. Thank you very much.